Hello! Welcome to Friday. Oh boy, oh boy. Hope you all have had a wonderful day. I've enjoyed quite a bit of relaxing and sitting around. Did a little bit of shopping. A lot of online shopping for Christmas, too. Oh, man. The Skeleman himself. Oh, boy. Yeah. I've definitely done a little bit of extra stuff today. Not overly too much, but I think I'm going to start getting a general plan down for mostly just getting souls and resources to buy a lot of the spells. That's mostly what I'm going to be aiming for, because there's a lot. There's a lot of extra spells and things to buy and stuff to check out. So I'm gonna need a general plan. Right now, hilariously enough, what I've discovered is the very first boss, that Watchdog, with the right gear and right setup, I can get roughly 12k souls off of him, which is not awful for the start of the game. I think at base he drops 8k, and I can boost it all the way to 12k already. And I'm sure I can get some means to do it even worse a little bit later on. We'll see. So yeah. Haven't leveled up too much. I mostly used it just to buy some extra things that I'm going to need for a kit and tested out a couple extra things. But I think I have discovered that overall it's probably still... I mean, it's still Dark Souls at its base, as much as they tried to change a lot of things. Just going ham and boosting your attack damage and waylay on people, still a slightly better strategy than trying to throw 50,000 fireballs. Sadly. Who knows? I'll definitely mess around and see what else I can get going. Clearly, boosting my dex would be a good idea at some point, just for the casting speed. But, yeah, that's all in the works. Alright. Well, let's transition on over. I've had the game open for a while. Like I said, I've been playing around a little bit today, figuring some stuff out. So, we're already in. So far, what I've built up into is I bought a couple of the extra spells. And I'm trying to figure out the exact build I want to go with here. I was using gear for soul hunting, and obviously the massive boost of fire really makes fighting that one boss a lot easier. I did also notice when I was reading through my rings, I didn't notice this, but this blood bite ring says immunity to bleed buildup. It's bleed immunity. Why is it immunity? Why? I am confused and uncertain as to why they would make it an immune effect when you just increase the resistance. Oh well, I guess it's what they decided to go with. It stands what it is. It doesn't make an overall huge difference, although that makes me wonder about the poison bite ring. If that could just make me immune to the poison swamp. I have to also wonder where they put it, if they put it past the poison swamp so it basically becomes useless. But yeah, this flame stone plate ring, if this is what all the stone plate rings are like, you can basically make yourself immune to certain bosses, or near immune. The plan worked? Which plan? Which one are you talking about? Anyways, what I ended up going with is I had picked up this Bloodguard armor for the stat boosts. And overall, it's kind of making a big difference for the setup. So I've been running Bloodguard because it's boosts to Dex, Intelligence, and Faith. Dexterity helps with casting. It also gives me a slight damage boost. The fact that the one weapon I'm using right now is a dark weapon, which uses both Intelligence and Faith, means that I'm getting a lot more damage out of that. I've boosted my Talisman up to +6 at least. As far as rings go, I think I'm going to go with the... I'm going to put the attunement slot one back on for now. Aside from that, nothing is overly important. I'll take Sage Ring. I don't really need Silver Serpent right now because I'm not grinding. I guess I'll boost magic damage? And aside from that, I may actually just go Hunter's Ring. Yeah, just give me Hunter's Ring. Yeah, because it boosts my defense and a little bit of my damage as well. And it's technically pseudo-casting speed up, so that's nice. I'm keeping Students of the Dragon on for now. But now I have to decide what spells I'm going with. Originally got roped into an extended shift. So wait. What are you implying with your supervisor? Did you both just kind of decide, eh, screw it? I have found using Putrefied Blade is pretty nice for the bonus damage, so I've been rocking that. Picked up Lightning Blade. Managed to take your second break now. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. I did pick up Lightning Blade. I have noticed that if it's a base spell, they've not changed the wording. Although in reality, I say that, and quite a few of the new spells also don't have very helpful writing either. But I've tried out a couple of these spells. Not a lot of them are overly worth it. Like, the funny thing is, Lightning Touch is not that bad. I'll show you what I mean by this, because actually, it's not all that awful. It's pretty fast. The damage is not awful, so it could actually be a melee spell if I needed it. But if I'm gonna go weapons anyways, there's really no point. I've really not been rocking summons, sadly, in the actual adventuring, just because of the fact that they have a very high tendency just to get themselves killed off, or their AI is just not very good. But maybe that'll change with ones I'll pick up later. For now, I will actually take Manservant. Out of the four I currently have access to, Manservant has been the best, so I'll take him. Always take a heal spell, and then from there, I may as well take Plague Strike. Yeah, we'll take Plague Strike. There we go. Died last night while watching the VOD. Aww. The Archdruid. Okay, so I'm gonna call crap on a couple things. I've already kind of voiced a concern with how Convergence is built, and I think Archdruid kind of hit it right on the nail for what I was concerned about. Things are a little overly tough for not a very good reason. And Archdruid kind of sealed the deal on that for me. So I'm going to skip him. I'm not going to him at all for now. Any NPCs? The NPCs are also a bit of a concern. I'm gonna say right now, acquire nuke and explode. Yeah, basically. I'm not entirely sure if I'm currently very happy with how some of the design is going with this. So we have to decide here if we're going to go Catacombs or Road of Sacrifices. And I think I'm going to go Catacombs. See if this works. Enter the Catacombs. Because sometimes these alternate teleports are not well designed, as Cinders has taught me. Hey, it worked! Oh, what is this spawn area? Oh no, this is just the entrance. Okay. Okay, so they put the entrance here instead. Does that mean it doesn't connect up at all after the Pharaon? Interesting. There's a reason he's optional. I don't know, like, that's a bad I'm gonna put it this way, that's like a really bad excuse. Like, Curse Rotted is technically optional as well, and he's not nearly as bad. It is very, very dark in here, I'm noticing. Let's bring him over here, because I don't want to walk over there, really. Come here. Get up. There we go. I don't know, like, I'm... Oh, that's kind of nice. What is that? I'm kind of reserving some of my judgment until I get a little bit further in the game. But I am generally a little unhappy with the state of balance. We'll see. still a drop zone. Okay. Oh! Oh, I can walk across from here. Oh, I can go see what the shiny thing is. It is very, very dark, though. I may actually want to get a torch. See, this is actually something that I really like. So, again, there are things I like about this and things I don't like about this. And the lighting effects are amazing. Like, it's actually rather impressive what they've done with this. Okay, it does not like walking on this environment. Get out of here. Minions of the Gravelord. Huh. Is this the... Oh, it's the Altar of the Dead. Is this the one I want to be at? It is the one I want to be at. Oh, what do we got in here? Hold on, I'm going to be distracted for a second. Call the Pus of Man. Oh, joy. I can summon my own Snake Man. So what do we got in here? So we've got a Gravelord Scythe. Okay. We've got the Bone Wheel Shield. Of course we do. Mask of the Lich. So this is Lich armor. So what's associated with our armor? Miracle cost down, increased magic damage, increases HP and SP regeneration. So that's only on the helmet. Everything else is magic damage and consumption of miracles. Okay. You need Gravelord relics, which you require arcane crystals to get. Alright. What are the spells we got in here? 50 faith for living dead and miasma. What is this? Assume the form of the mindless undead, disabling spells but gaining many strengths. Disable spellcasting and FP regen, while also increasing weapon damage by 10%, reducing stamina consumption by 20%, and absorption by 10%. Gain immunity from all status effects, and increase strength and dex by 10 each. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. Unleash a dark cloud of death and disease upon the world, damaging enemies. Kinda wish you had a bit more of a descriptor on that, but alright. Soul Devouring. Devour the soul of your opponents, draining their HP. While devouring your enemy's soul, you gain 5% soul boost for a short while. 5% doesn't seem all that worth it, but alright. I get it, but weird. Violently destroy your own undead minions, causing damage to any enemy near it and fully restoring your own HP. Huh. Okay. 45 faith. So I gotta get more faith, it looks like. And then Pus of Man for 40. Yeah, okay. I'm interested in the scythe. And the armor. So overall, what are we looking at? 10, 15, so that's 25, 30, 35 for the armor set. 45 for the scythe. I need a lot. Now I know what Lich's Phylactery is for, yeah. I mean, I figured as much. It's just kind of funny that a lot of them have. Oh, I could just get Gravelord relics from the drop. Oh, okay, let's do that then. It's amusing how a lot of them just kind of have, like, a assumed form spell. It's very interesting. Karthus crossbow. It's a magic bow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, alright. Good old Skelemans. Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't look all too far back up on the message. The NPCs were pretty bad. Let's just say when you make everyone a caster, and the AI knows it, it becomes very much a, I'm going to spam my spells at you 50,000 times kind of thing. So, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's one of them. Oppa the Soul Reaper. Let's see how this goes down. Yeah, he's already doing it. Here comes the spell casting. And look at that HP bar. Oh yeah, you're gonna be all sorts of fun to fight. Yeah, you just keep doing that. That's cool. Yeah, alright. Here, let me get a manservant going. Go get him. Yeah, they'll also try and do that. Like, they aggressively chug right in front of you. Which was an issue I was running into with one of them, is that they literally will stand there and just chug in your face. Why is this colored up? Oh, just a bad artifact. Okay, got it. Fighting the boss is a giant frost demon and the wolf. Oh, gosh. No, that's about it. Get good. That boss fight is something else. It's not... The funny thing is, the way that the game designs it, it is intended to be done after Frida, which you can read into that as you wish. So, yeah. They have too much health? They do. That was actually my literal complaint about it. It's too chunky. Genuinely too chunky. I got repulsed off of that. Punch the chugs. Yeah, I mean, if you're set up to do it, then you can, but... Like, I'm definitely learning a bit more. And approaching... I was kind of hoping to approach it not in the same sense as, like, ooh, Karthus Pyromancy, okay. Not in the same sense as, like, usual Dark Souls, but I think I've had to commit back to just punching everything in the face. How's this mod going? I don't like it as much as Cinders, but it's got its own merits. I would say, take it as you want on the way I say it, but the lighting effects are probably the most impressive part of the mod. Like, they've definitely put in a lot of work on the visual appearance. Which is honestly saying something. I do like that there are more schools of magic. However, I've not played around enough with all of them to really get a feel of if it's worth the amount being there. I feel like that the biggest issue I have right now... Oh boy, it's a bone wheel. The biggest issue I've had so far is that things definitely have too much HP. Bosses included. And it's very clear that it's from a rebalance perspective where, you know, it's just like, oh, well, everyone has spells. Everyone can do range combat. You know, they've designed it from the ground up with that idea, but the problem that it has run into is nearly everything has near double its HP pool. Which has mostly just turned a lot of things into bullet sponges. Why is it... Oh. See, again, I'm talking about the lighting effects. Look at this. This actually looks really good for where it is. Look at the difference in the setup in here. Like, it looks very nice. The fact that the catacomb is dark enough where you actually need to bring a torch to see anything, I like this. Oh my gosh, I'm dodging at the wrong time to avoid these arrows. The power trip and Cinders. Yeah, like Cinders definitely, that's the one thing I really liked about Cinders as well, is that they really reward you for, you know, committing to certain play strategies like that. I don't know. Like overall, like I said, I'm trying to reserve some judgment on the mod for now. I have been negative about it so far. Well, not overly negative, but negative enough that it's worth noting on it. And I'm a little concerned about balance. Or at least how they've decided to try and balance things, so I'm gonna see where this goes, more or less. Play Neo 2 next. Yeah, I'll probably gonna do that after done playing this. We'll see. Oh yeah, I should have unsummoned my my boyo. He's still alive! Oh, he just got in. Let's see, have they moved you? Nope, you're still hanging out here. Okay. The poor guy. You know, actually, I'm kind of curious. Hold on. So I know there's a specific spell for healing. Does this heal him as well? It looks like it is. Oh, this is good. Never finished Neo 2. Oh. I've never even started it yet. What do we get it at? Just the twinkling? Okay. Well, can't all be winners. Okay, put the sword down. I'm just gonna heal him. You know, it's heal build now. Like, there's a specific spell for healing allies and stuff like that. Or not allies, but your summons. That definitely gives them, like, a massive HP boost on it. But if this works, if you stand still... Okay, you know what? Get unsummoned before you die. You've done a good job up to now. I would rather save you for later. Oh my gosh, the number of arrows. Did I actually... Okay, I'm gonna take this hit again. Okay, that one hits me as well. Okay, that one didn't this time. I was gonna say, it hit me past the... oh my gosh. So this is one thing I've definitely noticed about this mod too. The insane... Oh my gosh, it threaded the needle on that. The... much higher amount of enemies with range attacks is definitely there. And while it's definitely turned it into a different game, it gets a little frustrating when you've got about 5 dudes all shooting you with arrows all at the same time. Like, you only have so much action economy to work with, and you can't react to literally every single thing at every moment. And it becomes this little weird situation of where you're really trying to avoid something. And you really can't. React or die. Yeah, see, that's not what I play Dark Souls for, though. Yeah, like, there's like 4 of these guys, I think. 3 or 4 of them. Just... Wow, okay. All lined up on the other side, shooting you down this side. This is what I get for not having an actual range spell equipped. Alright, buff up, go get him. Like, look at this chunky guy. He has got some HP on him. kind of checking to see if this actually does anything. Like, the effect is going off, but it's hard to check his HP values because it's not going up when I do heal him. So we'll have to see. Oh, don't fall in the hole. Unsummon the minion. There we go. A couple reactor die games. Oh, what are you? Why are you naked? Oh, what is that HP bar? Excuse me, friend? Why are you hefty? What is this? Okay. Please swap to the actual thing. Okay, we're just gonna go this strat now. Just keep bopping him down. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, this is a little excessive on the HP values. I'm getting that he's probably supposed to... Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably important somehow. But a little excessive. Who needs new games with next time? Got Call of Duty is free. Yeah, free for a weekend. I mean, definitely enjoy it. I mean, it's a naked skeleton. What am I supposed to say? He's usually clothed, but he's not this time. It's a little jarring. Am I gonna make it? Oh, just barely. Oh yes, and let the shooting begin again. All right, unsummon him real fast. Oh, they're trying. Have fun with the other greater foes. Yeah, see, again, a little concerning. Like, I get more or less what they're going for. They want things to have HP because, you know, you're going to mostly range a lot of the things, but there comes a point where it's a little too much. Man, you are just annoying. Like, this guy should not have this much HP just because of how agile he is. Oh gosh, the lichens. Oh no. I just thought of like the even worse enemies to have this much HP. I'm really glad I came here first. Oh, he's back. Yeah, I'm actually kind of really glad I came here first over Road of Sacrifices. Oh wait, no, I do hit blink. How are you hitting me with that? Excuse me? Oh, that's a little bullcrap. I mean, that's just Dark Souls 3 in a nutshell right there. That's not even in the mod. Oh, good old Dark Souls 3. Okay, what is this HP? I'm imagining what it is they're actually very highly dark resistant, and I'm using a dark weapon. Like, I'm getting that feeling off of that. Like, that's definitely what's going on here. Smarter me would have swapped to something else at some point, but I don't have a lot of options. Please die. Don't resummon. Okay, thank you. I should probably at least use Putrefy because it gives a bonus versus Undead on top of everything else. Furthermore, I am actually going to swap from Hunter's Ring over to Lingering Dragon Crest. I'm not entirely sure how strong Lingering Dragon Crest is in this mod, but it's at least a little bit of a buff. No, don't you dare run away. That had 2 AC. How do you miss a 2 AC target? I'm sorry, I have to ask that question. Because that's rather impressive. You actually rolled a 1. Yeah, you got the 5% on that one. What had 2 AC? Like, I have to ask. What would have a 2 AC? Little crab! Die. Like, even the crab has about 400 HP, it looks like. 450. I don't think crab needs 450 HP. A ghoul that was severely debuffed and caught by surprise. Okay, that makes sense. So it's not that he naturally had 2 AC, obviously. It's that he had a bunch of debuffs on him. Oh gosh, trying to see the slimes are going to be even more obnoxious. Hi, can I hurt you? Yes. So Noxus, have you played a little bit of Wrath of the Righteous so far? If you have, I'm kind of curious about it. Because overall, I am going to get it myself. I like to ask people as well. Out of the first chapter, characters are at level 3. Ah! Yeah, 4 hours a day. Yeah, that sounds about right. Not in a bad way. Like, Kingmaker was the same way. It's mostly how they've designed their games. I don't think that their games are perfect, but it's the closest we're gonna get to a pretty decent D&D-esque game. Like, Kingmaker has its own problems, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of them are gonna get brought over to Wrath of the Righteous, but it's at least it's pretty nice. I put it this way: I like their games a lot for the fact that you can choose a lot of the difficulty yourself, which is very, very good. You're having fun? Well, that's good. That's always good. Like, that's honestly always the most important thing about games. Is it a good game? Who cares? Is it fun? Yes. The way I look at a lot of games. I don't really care if they're, like, the literal best thing designed in the entire planet. If you're having fun, that's the important part. And that's why I like Dark Souls 2. Is Dark Souls 2 good? No, not really. But I'm still going to argue that Dark Souls 1 even wasn't really all that good. But people had fun with it. Out of the way! Ah, crap rats, go away. Owlcat fixed a lot of their stuff. Nice! That's always good to hear. Yeah, because there definitely was some issues with Kingmaker. Generally, my problem was endgame was just an absolute pain. Like, I hate to put it that way, but for me, it stops being a lot of fun when the game is generally designed around in-game enemies having a lot of ability damage, because all you end up doing really there is just sitting there going, alright, well, what can I do right now? Not a lot. Guess I'm gonna have to rest again. But it's true to D&D, like it is. This is why I will always argue that D&D doesn't convert very well to a video game format. It's cool that we have D&D video games, but they don't. There's a issue with transferring the concept across. Still fun though. Oh no, I would take it. I would take it at discount. Oh, definitely. Just realize what you're getting into, I guess is the best way to put it. It's not going to be great. You're going to have problems, but you will have fun. You'll enjoy it. I would probably recommend trying it, put it on normal first, or what they consider their normal difficulty, and probably turning off some of the more egregious, effects of the game, like turning off permadeath, just so you can get a feel for the game. And if you find normal to be too difficult even at the start, definitely drop the difficulty down, because it will only get harder from there. But if you're finding that the game is too easy on normal, stick with normal for a while and see where it goes later. You know, late game demons? Yeah, see, that's the one thing I'm really worried about with Wrath of the Righteous, is demons are naturally very resistant or immune to a lot of things. Because this is the exact same problem we had with Kingmaker. Oh, you know what? Maybe they removed Night Slayer's Soaring from down here. Because there's a bonfire right here. Nether Ring. But that's a problem that we had with Kingmaker with a lot of the endgame enemies were Fae. Or generally primal enemies or something like that. Where they basically just had a long list of immunities, and it's like, hey, did you play a control wizard at any time in the game? Yeah, really sucks to be you right now. It's just like, alright, well, there goes about 1/3 of the gameplay strategy. I hope you just built pure damage and rolled with it. So, yeah. That ended up being one of my major grievances with Kingmaker. Running a caster build, so imagine having fun with that. Yeah, like I said, hopefully that they took some of that to heart and they didn't make it as difficult, but we'll see. Time to become a ranger. Ranger is actually really, really strong in Pathfinder games. Like, insanely strong. The fire mage. Hopefully there aren't too many enemies that have fire immunity. Oh, you also have the resistance stuff, the fire resistance drop. That's good. Hint, hint, weak, weak, dodge, dodge. What are we hinting at here? Oh, these bone boys are taking a while. Again, this is most likely my fault in this particular zone. I'm fairly certain a lot of things are just dark resistant down here, because go figure they're Skelemans. So, I'm not complaining too much about this zone. I think the enemies do have a little bit too much HP. Like, he's got about 1,000, it looks like. That's a little egregious on Dark Souls standards. There's a reason. Oh, I don't really know. I mean, I'll put it this way. My experience with Wrath of the Righteous, I've not played the video game. I owned the card game, which was designed by, you know, the actual Pathfinder people to begin with. And there's a lot of things in there that are very high resistance to fire. Most demons naturally have very high resistance to fire as well. I think it's mostly... Most demons tend to fall in the camp of fire, electricity, acid, is their usual, like, 3 big ones. There's a couple that have ice, specifically, instead. So it depends. Yeah, if you're unprepared, you're gonna get screwed. Like, that's how that works. But once I get Wrath of the Righteous, I am half tempted to build the Ultimate Crusade Squad and see where that goes. It's just clerics and paladins and a ranger. Oh, I've never talked to Henri. Right. I should probably go do that. Ooh, it doesn't like something in this zone. Oh no, it just straight up crashed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That wasn't even like an error message. That just straight up crashed the desktop. All right. Let's get that started back up real fast. Oh, you don't have access to all classes immediately? Oh, that's information. Yes, game, I am aware that I closed... Well, I didn't. You mean allies? Oh. See, the thing is, I don't care about the allies. Also, does the game want to capture it all? Hello? Would you like to capture Dark Souls by any chance? This is new. There we go. Sometimes it's a bit finicky. Now, see, my personal preference on how I've preferred the Pathfinder game so far is I prefer to make my own allies. I'll be entirely honest, I really don't care about Edgy Cleric's backstory number 2. Which the joke on that, hilariously enough, is a lot of the allies in Kingmaker had like really cringy or just really edgy backstories. Most of them, not all of them. But a lot of them were just like, I am an outcast from my own society. No one likes me. And it's like, okay, whatever. Well, welcome tragic backstory number 4 to the grouping. It's good. You're gonna go sit in the back with everybody else. While the rest of us have a good time. Except Prestiges. So, I know you don't have a lot of experience with Pathfinder, but Prestiges are not really they're not as... Man, those arrows are amazing. Prestiges are not as important in Pathfinder. They're mostly designed to kind of either multi-class or stay in your own classing. Prestiges are if you want to do like a very, very specific thing. Although, I don't know, maybe they added more Prestiges to Wrath of the Righteous. But let's put it this way. In Pathfinder itself, across even all of its expanded books, I think there are like 12 Prestige classes. Something like that. They have kind of fun backstories. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad they changed that, because a lot of the Kingmaker guys were just, like, annoying. They weren't even, like, hilarious or anything like that. It was just like, oh boy. Another dead parents, no friends character. Nice. Alright, we got a demon down here? He there. Oh, he's so bright. Look at him. He's so shiny. What the prestiges are, yeah. Let's see, are you still a Mimic? Can I still initiate Fight Club? Oh, okay. Well, I have initiated Fight Club, but I think the demon is winning. Oh, the demon is most definitely winning. Oh, he has straight up won. And the game's crashing? Nope. Oh, it wants to. It really wants to. It's a little concerning. What was that grab, by the way? Hi. Yes. Murder me. I've also noticed you're not the actual usual demon down here. Oh my gosh. Put me down. Alright, we're bringing out the big guy. Oh, I'm out of flasks. We're just dead. Okay. Alright, you're insanely difficult for some reason. That's concerning. That was a bit more difficult than I expected. Man, it really does not like it down here. Oh, it's struggling. Something's down here it doesn't like. It's probably the lighting effects. Okay, well, let's get our Estus upgraded. Because we've got one more use and a bone shard, so we're good on that now.
What?
Thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, let's also give Cornix here his next upgrade. Imagining, yeah, it's yours.
Whoa, this is
Neat. So what do you got on that? Karthus Flame Arc and Karthus Beacon. Okay, so they didn't really add too much to that. All right.
What?
Oh yeah, look at what other thing I learned when I was messing around. So this says buff players and summons HP and attack power by 15%. Apparently everyone counts as a summon. Everyone's buffed. Oh, Leonhard showed up. You know what? That's actually kind of funny. I wouldn't have even realized he was up there until I did that. Hey, Leonhard.
And then
Thank you.
use them to pillage and whatever. Pillage and whatever.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Legion of the Dead. Everyone's dead. Man, I was embered for so long. Disappointed to have lost it. I have, what, 5 embers? Man, that is so few. I could just... Honestly, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to end up, like, beating up the first boss more, just to re-ember than anything else. We're at 15 so far. Okay. It doesn't even like loading down here. Ugh. Don't you do it. The Watchdog. See, the funny thing is the Watchdog felt easier than the usual Aldrich's hounds, and I'm wondering if his... I feel like his attack animations are slower. I feel like they are, which if they are, it's a very good balance, I would say. I took care of business quickly. Oh, come on, he's still the first boss. Like, I wasn't gonna get that stuck on it for that long. But he does feel, like I said, he does feel slower than the usual Watchdog. Which he most likely is. Also, clearly, his damage is lower because, yeah. Oof. It does not like this place at all. Hey, buddy. Thanks. Won't you pick me up? Oh! Okay, I dodged it. Take it easy. Shadows. Oh, great. It's good to know that's still a thing. I mean, I'm not saying that that shouldn't exist. Like, it's needed for certain builds to be countered in Pathfinder, but man, it's a... Why are you all shiny? I don't like you. Never mind, he's dead. Well, he's not quite dead. He's getting back up. There we go. Yeah, the funny thing is I was expecting an NPC in here because of Cenders. I was like, wait a minute. Also, a little weird that they took away the bonfire here. Did they move it a little bit down this... Please? Will they move it down here? They have not. What is down here? What is that? Why is the Eye of Sauron down here? Wait, they put the white-haired talisman here? Wait! Oh, hey, also bonfire. Wait, is this as good as it was? I need 20 faith for it. It can cast conjurations and miracles. Oh my gosh! And it can do magic fire and lightning and moderate? Yo! Oh gosh, the spell buff is so much worse though. Then again, I don't have the stats technically for it, so maybe that'll even itself out. Giant frost demons no more? Nice. Wait, dude, what is your stat build? Tell me your stats. Like every single one. I'm kind of curious. Because I can recommend you something. I'll find out about the eye pretty soon. Oh, I see the other one. There are multiples. Okay. I'm a little concerned. Oh, I see it. I saw... Oh, no. No. Oh, I hate everything about it. Is that a Black Knight? It's a Black Knight. Stab. Oh, so they removed the trebuchet. Okay. No. He drops a lot of souls. $20, $21, $40, $40. Can you use Frostfall? It's one of the things you can transpose with your soul. Level 96. Yeah, can you use Frostfall? Because if you can use Frostfall, get Frostfall. It's a dagger. Probably. Yeah, double check if you have the stats for it when you get back there. Trust me, you will want it because it is actually a whole lot of fun. Aw. Whoa! Oh, it's Seething Chaos. Oh, no. It's seething chaos. Oh, okay. Disgusting. Stop. It launches seething chaos. I hate it. Right into the seething chaos. That's my fault. Probably build for it if you don't have the stats immediately for it. Yeah, just trust me, you're gonna want it. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's a really fun weapon. Oh, they removed the bonfire here. Oh, hi. They put a camper demon down here. You hurt. I like how you fight as the twin blade. Where even am I? Like, I'm getting stuck in the wall and everything. Oh my gosh, your hitbox is a little annoying. You're actually just literally body blocking me. You are also just pain incarnate. You poise through everything, apparently. Okay. Just a little detour in a demon land, that's all. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's just fire skeletons down here. Okay. We throw fireballs. He's gonna get back up, but in the meantime, Firestone plate ring. Lurk mode. Alright, man, see you later. Good luck with work, at least. Hopefully it's not too much of a drag. There's quite a few of you down here. It's weird that they don't have any sound effects. But alright. Go get him, manservant. Slap him. Well, he's helping. Oh, he's just going to town. He's gonna die. But I'm amused. Alright, I think the manservant's the way to go. He's got the build for it. Come here, buddy. I need to heal you. I like this guy. He's good. Once he loses the pot, though, I don't think he's quite as good. Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I unsummon you, do you get the pot back? No. Okay. At least I have a little bit more HP back. Oh no, not grabby hands, go away. You're literally one level short. Oh. But yeah, daggers is good. Highly recommend. So what is down there? Doesn't look like much. I'm not seeing any enemies. Is there a better way? No, the flies are definitely the best way. Put on thief. Oh, no, there's a guy down here. Put on the thief emblem. That way, you're also getting the you're getting their drops, which then you can turn in for even more Titanite. It's essentially the best way to get Titanite. Okay, I think I've found the build for now. It's quite literally this guy. He is the build. You got that to rank 5. Mmm, tasty. And yeah, then you put on full item discovery gear. You get a lucky weapon. You equip that. You're basically set. Gonna go cook dinner? Ooh, food. Food is always good. I'm gonna say it again. This looks nice. It looks very nice. Like, just look at the like in the coloring down here. Look at his armor. I'm still gonna say, like, I might not be as huge a fan of the balancing and stuff like that, but man, whoever worked on the lighting and shading of this mod is actually incredible. Like, I would play this just for this. This looks good. Apparently we're above the white void. We're above the title screen. That's what it is. It's the Bandai Namco title screen. Oh, gosh. Capra's paired machetes. Oh my gosh. If I had the stats. Let me guess, it's twin greatswords? Yep, it's twin ultra greatswords. 40 strength. Holy crap. Okay. It's dark here. Oh, just a little bit of light from it. Oh, that's so good. I don't like a lot of things about this mod, but the lighting effects are phenomenal. Good stuff. Your paladin lost 17 strength. How is he still alive? Altar of Chaos, you say? Yeah, see, that's the one thing I don't like about Shadows. Chaos Beam! Hey, they also have their own Chaos Beam. Detonation, Apocalyptic Flames, neat. Demonic Dual Swords, nice. The Chaos Bow. Smoldering Hood and Garb. What do we got here? Conjuration cost, fire damage, FP regen. Okay. Adds 2% fire damage. What do you mean by adds 2%? See, that's different wording. That is completely different wording. Additional FP regen and 5% max SP. Okay. No, see, this is worded different. What does it mean by add 4% fire damage? Is that... Huh. Because generally that would say boosts fire damage by 15% or something like that. This says adds 4% fire damage. The paladin had 20, so just barely. I don't think you actually die from ability loss in their games. I don't know about Wrath of the Righteous, but you didn't die in Kingmaker. You didn't die. Well, I think the con one would technically set you to 0 HP, but everything else didn't technically kill you. So I don't know if you would actually die from lack of strength, like in a usual D&D game. You did die if you reached 0. In that game, though, Because I know in D&D that's an actual rule, but they have changed a couple rules to fit the game a little better. Boost dex by 5 as well, jeez. Well, if it wasn't fire damage. Okay, how deadly is your lava? Very deadly. Okay. And I have the stone plate ring on, don't I? I do. Oh, wait. Questions must be asked. No, actually, so the stone plate, they changed the damage to not fire damage. Yeah, that's the same rate. Okay. So the stone plate ring does not save me from that. Good to know. And Kong Monker as well? I'm not entirely sure. I only say that because I don't actually know, so. Uncertain. I actually don't know what they would have typed the damage as. It might be untyped, because I know you can technically make damage untyped. Because, like, in reality, fall damage is untyped damage. Like, no amount of absorption is going to save you from fall damage, so they may have changed it that way. I just noticed my axe does bleed damage. Didn't even realize. Huh. Well, that's actually kind of good, then. Do I have any souls to eat? I've also noticed I don't have a lot of souls to eat. Then again, that was a Cinder side effect of them putting them literally everywhere, so... This is more akin to, I think, actual Dark Souls. Where I don't have a whole bunch of souls lying around. Okay, so what can I get from this greater foe? Titanite Slab. Oh, what are these? Oh! Oh, so what do we got here? Oh boy. Okay, these look kind of good. What do we got? So we got magic damage, FP regen, and sorcery consumption down. Okay. Dark damage. Increases attack power as long as attacking persists. So that's actually literally, it's not this, is it? Oh, it is. It is the right ring. Okay. Fire damage. This is also sorceries. Okay. Fire damage, boosts physical dark magic lightning defenses by 5%, reduces conjuration costs. Lightning damage, SP recovery, miracle costs. That's almost worth it for being another Chloranthy ring. Entangled Grease Pit. Yes! Also one of the things I really like about mid to late game Kineticist. He can do a lot of that nonsense as well. Blood defense by 200, alright. Dark attacks by 10%. Luck by 3 levels. Reduce miracle costs. Interesting. You can only wear one shell at a time. I just noticed that. Okay. Frost defense and frost attacks by 200. Oh! Oh! Okay. Your own frost attacks go up by 200. Oh! Additional boost in stamina damage. Dark attacks by 10%. Conjuration costs by 10%. Okay. All weapon attacks by 12%. Reduces stamina by 12%. Well, stamina costs, sorry. Doesn't reduce your actual stamina. Increases your max equip load by 12%. Shell of Asmodeus sounds kind of good. Magic and lightning defense by 5. Lightning attacks by 10. Estus and Ash and Estus by 25%. Reduces sorcery by 10%. Okay. 75 magic damage on roll. Why? Magic attacks by 10%, conjuring cost down. Soul gain by 5%, magic by 10%, miracles by 10%. So this is the one that would actually be my build specifically. Soul gain by 5% does not seem worth it. Roll build. No, see, we would have done, I say that. We would have done Cinders for that. I would have gotten like 4 of the rings for the rolls. The +5, and I think you can boost it to like roughly around 1,000 damage per roll or something like that. You know, before absorption costs and stuff. And then you wear the thorn armor on top of that. As all potatoes should. You know, now that you say that. I mean, I'll go back to centers at some point. It's my natural form of movement. No, my natural form of movement is 0. It's a lack of movement is my natural movement. Physical damage by 10%. Massive poise boost. Why not just say how much? Like, you've got everything listed. Why did you put massive poise boost? Just say the actual value. Miracles by 10%. All damage types by 3%. Amount that Estus and Ashen Estus heals by 30%. Oh. And item discovery by 25. Ooh. Is this 25? I find it a little weird. I mean, clearly they're just spreading out different bonuses, but it's a little weird that this one has 25% boost and this has 30% boost. Like, why have the discrepancy on that? They should have both been 30 or 25. Physical attacks by 10%, increase casting speed by 20, reduces sorcery cost by 10. Okay. Physical attacks by 10. Boost to all absorption by 10%. Okay. A lot of these are good. A lot of these are good for different reasons. I don't know what I want right now, because I definitely want one of these. Good old multi-class. What are you multi-classing right now anyways? I'm kind of curious. What is your build? I'm tempted to do Shell of Asmodeus for now. Yeah, give me Asmodeus for now. Because if I'm mostly attacking, 12% is good. Reducing the stamina cost is good, and having a higher max equip load is good. So we'll take that.
Treat.
And I'm going to drop Lingering Dragon Crest for that. It doesn't actually list the damage up. It says all weapon attacks. I'm going to have to go test it on the dummy. But let me equip a physical-based weapon first. 138. I may have gotten duped. No, it doesn't list it on that either. Hopefully it's correctly working. I just have to test the ring itself. Okay, every other cost is working, technically. Elemental Specialist with 1 level and Crossblood Sorcerer. Oh, okay, I see where you're going. I know exactly where that build's going. Alright. I know you said before that you have a way of getting around the resistances, but now knowing precisely what it is, oh yeah. No, I understand. 271? 242. Okay, it does work. I just had to test it. Worth. Also, let's test the max number of swings here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it doesn't make as huge of a difference, but there is stamina left over. Or at least more stamina left over, typically. Okay. It's coming in hot! Actually, I'm kind of curious. So, it's boosting overall weapon damage. I gotta test everything while we're here. 254. Hey, Orm, what's up? 295. Not bad. 313. Yes, we're getting there. Did the story mode come out for Halo? Because I know people were talking about that coming out pretty soon. Or are you just playing multiplayer? Alright, we got anything important on us right now? Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, I'm going to unequip this targeting crystal because I didn't use it. You're 23 now? You were that young? Came out on the 8th? I didn't realize you were that young. I thought we were closer to the same age. Campaign. No. Way to rub it in, bud. Way to rub it in. Make me feel like an old man. 29. People think you're older. I can tell you why. It's, I don't know if you've shaved recently, but the last time I saw you was a long time ago when you were still playing, I don't even remember what it was called. Sci-fi Dark Souls pseudo-esque. But it's the beard. It's the beard and hair. I can tell you right now. Because I also technically had the same effect when I grew mine out way too much. Because I was lazy and didn't like shaving. Megan's close to my age? Ah. What was I doing right now? We're going back to Demon Ruins? I may as well. Why not? But yeah, the beard makes a huge difference. Largely because I have a baby face when I don't have mine on. But when I was much, much younger, people honestly thought I was a lot older than what I was because of the beard. And I would tell them, it's like, yeah, I'm just like 20. I'm just like 20. And they're like, what? Excuse me? That is incorrect. And I'm like, no, I'm that young. And then I'd shave, and then they'd see it. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I see it now. Beards really do actually add like 10 years to your lifespan. Or at least your expected age, not lifespan. Oh, there's the damage. Oh, we got this now. We're back at it. Why did they remove all the illusory walls? Why did they do that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people think, yeah, even seniors being like, no, you should be like, you're as old as us, right? No. I still have youth in me. These bones don't ache quite yet. Stifled flame. Ah, it's the physical flame. Okay. With grapple spit. Oh gosh, I just realized. How bad are basilisks? Okay, the one enemy not to get a massive HP boost. Thank you. Okay. They understand. They didn't give everything too much HP. Basilisks are still super easy to kill. Alright. I can forgive them a little bit now. Still a lot of HP, though. Like, it's still quite a considerable amount. But it's not too bad. The first rabbit is... I forgot to go back! Thank you for actually reminding me, Smuggum. I genuinely forgot he existed. Yeah, I'll have to murder that guy at some point. We'll probably do that after we're done with this zone. Is that a slime? That's a crab. Crab? Crabs! Is it time for crab? The brain of a 60-year-old and the body of a 30-year-old. Yeah! Crabs. 26. I'm 29, okay? I'm not that young anymore. I have at least a moderate excuse. Crab! Kind of sad Night Slayer and Sora isn't down here, but this is funnier. I like this. It's a fire stream. I love it. Die, crab. I want the item so bad, but there's no way I could live through that lava. Oh, gosh! Really? Okay. The camera doesn't like that. What? What happened, Smuckum? Is it a fog wall? No, that's just the environment. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, how many of you are there? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. There's too many of you. We're gonna play the range game here for a second. Oh, he forgot I existed. Cool. Launch the projectiles. There's another one behind me, probably. No? Wow, that's actually impressive. So they put 3 out of 4. Come on, commit to the 4th one. Why not? I guess they didn't want to be that rude. Oh, look, it's more basilisks. He's waddling. Stay right there, lizard. I see how many... There is so many of them in there. I just noticed. You know, I'm getting vibes off of this. You know, I feel it. This is like, This is like the pit in Dark Souls 2 where you get, Ornifex. Is it Ornifex, the bird person? Boss souls? The pit of basilisks? I don't want to be that rude. Hello, basilisks. I mean, I'll be honest. Basilisks is probably better than Black Knights. Was Ornifex? Yeah, I remember the name. Useless trivia information. Activating once again. The creators are bipolar. Just a little bit. I mean, hey, I'll put it this way. I completely understand. You know, mod making is not easy. What they have made here, this is still impressive. Is it great? No. There's definitely problems. But it's still very good. Like, what they have done here is pretty good. Like, a lot of the spells are pretty nice. Like, the effects look good. Things work. The environment is insane. The models for the armor and stuff like that. This is good stuff. Like, it's a little kit bashed, I can tell. Like, where it comes from. A little bit. But some of the stuff is really, really good. Like, look at the design even on the hood. Look at this. That's some top-notch stuff right there. Like, this is good. Only top up for some reason. It was, it's a reference to Dark Souls 1. Because those enemies were in the painted world in Dark Souls 1. Which, again, only continues to secure my theory that Drangleic is... Well, my theory. You know what I mean. It continues to secure the theory that I believe it to be also correct, is that Drangleic is a painted world. It's not a real world. I am completely convinced that Drangleic is a painted world. Oh, that's a lot of skeletons. At least I can one-shot them with the Plague Strike, so we'll just do this. Because in reality, Drangleic being a painted world also makes more sense in how mystical it is. In the fact that, like, you know, places just don't make sense going from place to place in Drangleic. And a lot of people have that complaint of like, oh, it doesn't feel real. Yeah, that's because the place isn't real. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Very artistically inclined people. Yes, it actually does. It's not balanced very well, though. I'll put it that way. They near doubled the HP of a lot of the enemies. The bosses are pretty insane in those respects as well. It has a very high focus on spellcasting, which again, I understand why they tried to push things the way they did. Because they want you to play the range game. They want you to. I think I can tell he's still alive as well because his head's still closed. It's kind of funny. But they want you to play the game a very specific way. It's just the way that they rebalanced along with it is not the best idea. Molten Dagger and Legionary Gear. What do we got here? Dex and Faith as well. Oh. It's worse than my gear, but it is also lighter. Oh, it's a lot lighter and it's a lot less resistance. Hi! Zorg? Oh gosh, he nearly one-shot me. Zorg, what are you doing here? I'm reading stuff. Dick? Now you roll into that wall. Pathfinding. Oh no. I'm sorry, Zorg. It has to be this way. The problem is I can't get slapped by him because he will literally one-shot me, it looks like. He's figured it out! Zorg has done it! He has beaten the wall. It's just a little too late. My thanks indeed. Hey look, he drops the Foom sword in the shield. Nice. Kinda doesn't have to be that way. No, it has to be that way. It has to be this way. It is required. So funny thing is, I think he was programmed to show up when I picked that stuff up. Because he was definitely not around before. Wait, Demon Scar is just here? Excuse me? Wait, really? I don't have to go that far into the game to get Demon Scar? Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm excited. I like Demon Scar. I'm gonna like Demon Scar even more. Oh, this is gonna be fun now. Okay. Spell buff 132. I could actually go into Conjuration casting. Yeah. Fiery Bladed Pyromancy Flame. Very good with fire damage. Moderate at magic. Okay. I'm excited. Does this also have, like, no weight? Yeah, it's 0.5. Where's the Murky Longstaff? Sorceries? Yeah, Dark Sorcery specifically. Okay. Fume Sword. Sorry. I don't think Fume Sword's gonna happen at 50 straight. I'm a filthy necro? Yes. Are you dead? Oh, he's dead. Why are they all dead? Oh, they're not all dead, are they? They're not dead. They've just not revived yet. Or maybe they have. Maybe Sword was over here and he ran the whole way over. No, Katsurik wasn't damaged. And he definitely would have taken some hits there. I mean, yeah, no, it makes sense that Demon Scar has no weight. I just wanted to double check that. Would have been very confused if it had weight. Oh yeah, no, they definitely died to something. Because they're alive now. Maybe Sorg did kill them. He had to he healed up or something. Interesting. Oh, they see me. I have noticed that they also reduce the damage of Bone Wheels. So, okay, here's another thing. Props to the modders. Bone Wheel does not straight up murder you. Oh, that's new. What is that? What is this? Oh, I've seen that tablet before. Does this teleport me somewhere? Also, is that Irithyll? That is Irithyll. Oh, that looks good! Yeah, Irithyll Dungeon. Yo! That's kind of cool. I like that. Conjurator. Okay. So what's on the Conjurator gear then? Because it's been a while since I've been seeing gear. FP regen increases max FP. Okay. Is that across the whole board? No. So... I see you. I'm reading. You mind? Get him, buddy. He's just punching him to death. Look at this. Like, I know what happened there. For some reason, me giving him the buff made... Yeah, it's making the pot disappear. And so he's technically using the saw blade, because he did cause a bleed effect on the demon. So I saw that. That was fairly amusing, though. I like that. Demon's Great Axe. Conjurer? I don't know. It's something that they went with for some reason. So I'm imagining killing you stops these. Because there's been one of you at every single one of these. Not this guy, but the demon over there. I want to test this theory. You've got HP, though. Oh, you're pretty chunky. Go get him. Never mind, I got it. Something's happening. Okay. Nice. Alright, so it does go away when you kill them. Okay. Chaos Flame. Quailana, okay. So what is different about the Chaos Flame? Is it just a tier 2? Yeah, it's just a stronger version. Okay. That was pretty to watch. I like that. Like, again, it definitely cements the idea that this was made by very art-focused people. I figured it out. I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out. It was just a matter of applying it and seeing it for myself. There are skeletons down there. Why are there skeletons the whole way down? Look at this. Ah, crap. Let's sit on your face. There we go. I hear something running around. It's every time I move. Is that centipede demons? That's a centipede demon. Okay. Oh. Oh, hi. Is that 2 Black Knights? That is literally 2 Black Knights. What are you doing over here? The demons are elsewhere. I am but a lone dude. Practicing the corrupt art of resummoning things. Leave me alone. I am not your target. Also, probably not a popular opinion, but I do think Cinders does FP regen a little better. Rather than just having a passive constant regen, having the on delay fast regen is probably a better system. Although, then again, Convergence still has Estus Flasks, another way to regenerate your FP, so that's probably why they went that way instead. They want to encourage you to actually use the items and stuff. And the passive regen is a much slower way to worry about it. There are alarm clocks that move around and make you get up to turn them off. Yeah. Where's the story going? I'm kind of curious. Why can I not target you? Alright, manservant. Die for your country. Yeah, those are centipede demons. Oh, okay. Nope. Quite a few of them on top of that. Shield of Want. Oh, they put it way over here. Oh, thank you, son. You actually saved my life. A crystal lizard alarm clock. Oh, I love it. I want one. And I'll never use it, but I want one. From Mother Russia. So does that mean the one shortcut is completely inaccessible? Because the Arbalist is not there? Or is it just open? Oh, there's a Gru here. Crystal Lizard summon Incenders. So there's not a Crystal Lizard, or yeah, I don't. No, the Rock Lizard is still in there. Convergence has a Ravenous Crystal Lizard, which is the really big guy, locked behind the Druid path. Which I intend to check out at some point as well, because I want to see all the different summons and how they work. Especially Elder Gru. I want to grab the Elder Gru just because he seems incredibly absurd. There's just a... You could summon a little lizard? No, it's a big lizard. So it's not as good, but it is big lizard. Where did my summon go? Oh well, we'll put him in the pocket for a little bit. So is the giant worm... Oh, hi. I wonder if the... Yeah, I wonder if the giant worm is still here somewhere. Oh my gosh, all the seething chaos. Stop! Hey you, get over here. But there is a rock lizard, like not a crystal lizard, but the rock lizards you can find in Archdragon Peak. There is a summon for them. Or at least I think there is. There was. I actually might be getting it confused with a previous version of Cinders. I don't know if they kept in the spell for summoning them. Got him. Looks like I missed something up here on my initial run through here. Yeah, I did, just right here. What is this? That's the chunk. Okay. Oh, hi. I didn't think someone else was still alive. Ooh, Black Knight Greatsword. Nice. Well, let's go take out this last tower. Casually dancing around the clouds. Hey, at least I'm good at something, right? I'm proud of myself, the fact I can tell at least a little bit there. So what is this? Oh, gosh, I didn't even see him. Oh, that's death. That's actually just death. Oh, poison is disgusting. Okay. Alright, do I have something for that? No, just boost resistance. Okay, well. I'm gonna sit here and just play doctor for a second. Okay, we're good. No. Gotta go around, apparently. Okay, so there's gotta be something by this tower, because it's all by itself out here. I'm also noticing the reduction in magic defense from Plague Strike is not overly strong. Because it's going from about 428 to 471 on this guy. So it is reducing their absorption, but it's not nearly by as much to make it worth it. Oh gosh, I missed. So that one launches Chaos Balls. Okay. Sadly for them, I have a very high fire resist right now. Flamestone Plate Ring kind of makes this area a bit of a joke. Maybe don't make the ring give like 75% absorption. Just maybe. Jump him. Got him. So what are you protecting? Oh, more bone shards. Okay, I found a lot of bone shards the last, like... Actually, just in this stream alone, I found a whole bunch of bone shard dust. So there is one last item all the way in the back here. What is this? You're protected by a tower in a very, very secluded area. Oh, it's a pyromancy tome. Okay. Well, alright then. Better be some good stuff on the Izalith one. Although I'm guessing they still have Chaos Spiral Orb on there. So that would be a really big reason for that. Okay, now I'm going to do the risky thing and go somewhere where I'm not entirely sure what's down here at this point. Oh, there's a groove. I could say that much. Oh, gosh. He's poking me through the floor. Really? Okay. I did not think you were capable of that. Well, time to wait out poison again, I guess. You know, just as we do. Okay, we're good. Lizard, but I don't know if there's anything around the corner there. There it is. It's okay. Lizard doesn't have anything overly important on him, I'm sure. Just some Titanite. So that's the only reason to come down this way anyways, to run into the lizard. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so are you actually still alive? You are. Oh, what are you? There's a fire guy over there. Okay, I'm gonna check over here first. We got rats. They have also removed this, bonfire here. Okay, good to know. Didn't drop his soul, so he's not dead yet. Alright, unsummon you for a little bit. And that's just back in there. Got presents for your folks? Cool. Gotta figure out siblings. Yeah, good luck with that. Knowing your siblings. Ah! Walls! Again. More bone dust. There's so much bone dust down here, apparently. Okay, well, I'm glad I came down here. Gonna have an actually really good Estus flask pretty soon here. Okay, so I'm gonna regret doing this, but let's go fight Fireboy over here. I'm imagining this is gonna hurt by a lot. I'm going to heal him up at least a little bit before we do something here, because yeah, that scares me a little bit. When I don't recognize it, it scares me. Are you the only thing in this room is the other question. It looks like it. Yeah, this is going to be bad. He's the only thing here. Oh yeah, this is bad. He has explosions! Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a soul of a greater foe. Okay. Alrighty then. Frightening. I guess good on me that the Black Knights are not very resistant to either magic or dark. Hey, you. Die. Not a whole lot down here. The saw blade combo is my secret. I mean, manservants are just silly is what it is. I am curious to see Pus of Man. Because, I'm very, very curious as to how much they can just swing around and murder things. Oh, you're alive. There's also a dude behind me, isn't there? No, there isn't, actually. Huh. Well, there was. He was sitting down. A cruise missile. He definitely does go rushing off, which is really good. I like it. Man, I am missing, like, the Cinder's version of Lingering Dragon Crest. Tripling the time that you can have a buff on. Look at the double Skelebros. Look at this. They're ready and waiting. Alright, knock him out. An Outrider Knight summon? Gosh. That would be hilarious. Well, he's not dead. So this room is just open. Is there a Black Knight still in here? Yes, there is. Death. Alright, Manservant has definitely, he's definitely given me hope back in the summon build here. The fact that he's just able to poise through enemies and slap them silly to death is pretty good. And I think I've done everything but the boss fight. Yeah, it's kind of surprising they removed any, There is no bonfire near the boss fight. I'll put it that way. Like, it's actually still a bit of a walk no matter where I go. Go get him. I don't want to fight him. He scares me. Just getting slapped in the back. Look at that. Play your own Dark Souls 3. Not on mute! I don't get viewership from mute. Oh well. Get all your points back for alt potatoes. See, there's the real, that's the real way to play the game. Make an emote that people want to make an alt for, and then they just burn all their points on it. Mute from audio mixer? I think it recognizes that. I think the only technical way around it is you have to put it... You can put it on low. But I don't think you can mute it, technically. But I don't know. I don't know... I don't remember the very in-depth, intrinsic way you have to deal with it. But it's a bit silly. I'll put it that way.
Do not be what?
Do I have something for you? I do. Oh, Quaylana's a Geomancy tome. I didn't even notice. What'd you get out of this? We got Poison Orb. Hurl an orb of poisonous earth. Causing poison buildup. Okay. Got anything else new in here? Earth and Restoration. Tap into the powers of Earth to restore your body, healing you quickly over 5 seconds. Please tell me which amount. I don't like the whole not going to say the amount thing. Come on. Iron Flesh as opposed to Stone Form. It doesn't even give values. See, this is the other thing. Like, they didn't change base spell values, but some of their own written ones have stuff. Come on, go back and change things. Write it. 1%, 1%. Like I said, I got no idea what works, technically. Creates a gentle flame that restores HP on touch. Great boulder throw. Huge boulder. Cool. Do I have any other tomes? Tome of the Dead. Learn Necromancy. Yo, more Necromancy spells? What do we got? Bone Spike? Yo, give me that. Straight up Diablo 2 Necromancer now. Any new summons? Call Warden. Yes, please. I like the Wardens. They're pretty silly. Is that it? Was there just Bone Spike and Call Warden? Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Revel.
I think that was all I had, wasn't it? Yep. Wait. Black Flame Pyromancies. Who was Dark Pyromancies? this guy, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually considered cryomancy. Okay. So what do you got? Frost Orb, Ice Burst, Dark Storm, Frozen Weapon. Neat. Oblivion. Causing a whirlwind of black flame. Huh. Black Serpent, Black Fire Orb, Black Flame Arc. 80 dark damage for 60 seconds. Alright, and Dark Flare. Okay. I definitely want to check all these out. Like, I really do at some point. I got another greater foe.
Aha,
So I can only wear one of these at a time, but is there any one of these I want? I almost want the SP regen one and the miracle cost down. Just because I like having another Chloranthy ring if I want to build for that. Yeah, let's do that.
now.
But I also find interesting, as I'm noticing in my own inventory,
Ah,
it says I have 6 Souls of the Watchdog.
now.
I don't see any Souls of the Watchdog in my inventory. It's a wee bit concerning.
Ah, so.
They reek of Warcraft nomenclature. As far as I could tell, I looked at some of these. A lot of them are references. Orcus is a D&D thing. So they're definitely references to a lot of different things. I mean, Asmodeus and Abaddon, like those are just demon names. So there's definitely something there for that.
Now.
Yeah, that worked. Okay, I don't actually have those souls on me, but apparently they're just coded into the game. It's a concern.
Just wasn't neat.
Smoldering Stones for Demon Scar. Okay. Might be swapping over to this then. I will avoid doing that for the time being, though. I'm gonna wait. So I did get ashes, so ashes are still in this game. So what do you get out of this? I believe cookeries are new. Did not have that hello carving in there before. I think Executioner's new. Heals 2%, 4%, 2%, 2% on HP kill. What? But yes. So in total, 10% HP on kill if you wear the full set. Black Iron. Fire resistance by 50 and stamina damage by 10. And then the actual armor is 120. Okay. So 250 fire resistance and 50% more stamina damage? Okay. That's respectable. Master of Undead? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So there's definitely references to quite a few different things in here. I do need more faith still. Plus 5 flasks already. Jeez. Not bad. Okay, so I'm guessing Smoldering Lake's going to be the easiest way to get to the demon fight. However, first, we need to go beat up a Skeleman. Not a Skeleman, a lizard. I'm bringing a Skeleman. Well, he's not really a Skeleman, but you'll see. Wait, yes he is. I'm going to use the Grave Warden. Because I have not seen his action yet. Attune spells. Okay. Keep Putrefied Blade, keep Heal, swap over to Grave Warden. And I want to see Bone Spike. Sadly, that's not a very good projectile, but I get a kick out of it at least. Wow. Okay, 7.62, not bad. Go get him, buddy. He's got projectiles. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's gonna murder stuff. He's gonna fall off the cliff as well. Don't do it. Oh, he tried. He was about to. It's a fast-moving, pretty strong projectile, so I'll put it that way. Do you mind? Wow, that was still with the stone plate ring on. Huh. That's a little weird. Got near 80% absorption. It was still doing quite a bit of damage. Well, I can two-tap you guys now, which is good. Almost one-shotting you. If I Putrefy Blade, I can't. Good stuff. Okay. But they put a message here? Turn back. Okay. Really warning people about the Crystal Lizard, huh? Cowards. Of course, I'm coming back when I'm significantly stronger, so this is going to have to... It's not going to have the same cathartic effect, but... He's still chunky. Yeah, not the same effect. Oh well, scales. Is there anything else in here? Wait. Oh, I did see something. What is this? Another shard? Oh, I could have had another shard so much earlier on in the game. Oh no. Well, I feel dumb. That would have made a huge difference. Oh, at least we have it now. Also, how much do I need to level up again? I got enough. Almost there on Faith, at least. Wait, can you not teleport from here? You actually can't teleport from here. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Duly noted. Bah, missed. Bone Spike. Does that have any tracking on it? Yeah, it's got some tracking. Okay. Takes up a lot of stamina. Or not stamina, but FP. Takes up a lot of focus to cast, though. Bone stay. Can't be a bony boy without your own stabber. Okay. Let's go fight a demon. Let's do it. Gonna make him the first boss we fight here. Then we'll go after, Actually, who do I want to do after that? Do I want to try and go back after the Archdruid, or do I want to go after Wolnir? At this point, I think I could take the Archdruid. I think I could do it. I'm also expecting to die here in this fight, so... don't have your hopes up too much. Oh, they're dead forever! Oh! So the towers are gone. Teeth the bone spear. True. Never forget Bone Wall, though. Bone Wall! Denying not only yourself, but your friends from attacking literally anything. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm bringing in the Warden. Get him, buddy. Why did that hurt him? What are you doing as well? Big demon boy. His damage is pitiful. Alright, good to know. Alright, you know what? Stone plate ring, very good idea. Okay, we're melting him. Alright, he's gonna do the explosion. Back up. Tank it for me! Yeah! Oh, he's alive! You tricky little jerk. Alright. That was good, though. Oh, man. He actually survived the 1040. That is insane. What are you... He is so angry. Alright, go away. A joke at every single one, yeah. Why did they take away his bonfire, though? I mean, come on. At least leave the bonfire for the king. Alright, head back to the shrine real fast. Because we're done down here anyways. What do they got associated with you? He lost his boss privileges. Yeah, kinda. He's still a good fight, though. And I'll put it this way: realize that I'm making it look easier because I know what the demon fight is. I would lose my privileges as, you know, a Dark Souls player if I actually would die to Demon King like that. Meteor Shower. Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm gonna take that. I can't cast it, but I'm taking it. I want that. Actually, can I use this Legionnaire's Cutlass? I can. Give me that real fast. Give me this ring as well. You know, just give me everything. So what does this Cutlass look like? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yo, it's actually pretty good attack animation. It's a lot of fire damage, too. Yeah, not bad. What's its weapon art look like? Ooh, fancy. Eyeless Dance. Lunge forward in a sudden dash and follow up with a strong attack to perform a double slash. Okay, I love it. That's good. That's a good weapon. Alright, I'm gonna have to pay attention to what elements people have. Because I may actually swap to using that sometimes. Barely attacked until I had him under 40%. No, he was attacking. I just know how to avoid his attacks. Like I said, old Demon King, like a lot of the vanilla fights are going to be really easy for me when I get to them. Oh, I have a Estus shard as well. Because I more or less know what to expect in most of the vanilla fights. It's more going to be seeing their own bosses. Which Druid is going to take me a minute. Because he's a bit of a weird mix. Okay, let's go die to Druid. I'm stronger now. Oh, you know, I don't think I've done the full explore. No, I have not. I have not fully explored here yet. Okay. We're gonna have to do that as well. You still hurt so much. These guys are no joke. Actually, wait. Fire weapon. Fire weapon. What am I doing? These guys are weak to fire. I don't fear you. You fear me. Excellent. Oh, you still hit me. Alright. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, also realize, the other part making that Demon King fight really easy is the fact that I was using a stone plate ring, which makes me virtually immune to fire damage. Did you grab me? You actually grabbed me. Thanks. So, I was really able to play a lot more aggressive in that fight because I knew I wasn't going to take a lot of damage. Speaking of which, this ring can come off. What do we want? I could increase all fire damage and just run with this weapon for a while. It's 15%. It's pretty insane. You know what? We're gonna do it. Big fire damage. I'm back. He doesn't like this arena all that much, though. I can tell that much. I have too many flashy effects on, apparently. Just feel the frames. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I'm actually doing damage. I'm also... Okay, the HP loss from that is pretty insane. Wait, can I get him? Oh, just out of rage. Oh, you killed my summon on that, didn't you? Oh, what is this? Yeah, you still hurt a lot. Okay, your fight's a little silly. Stop doing that. Yeah, I don't like his little orb attack. It's a little hard to dodge. That combo is a little silly too. Yeah, the fact that I get, like, locked up and hit by all those projectiles is a little silly. Finish it! No, he's got me. Yeah, it's a little hard to get out of that without just not being near him. Okay, well he kills summons because of falling down in the pit. Almost. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of his attack style, because he's a little too strong. Especially for this part of the game, honestly. Like, that's the other part. Like, that is the technical next boss after Vort. Take that into retrospect. Demon King melted like crazy. The Archdruid is a little over the top. Wait for until after the hole. That's what I'm gonna have to do for the summon. I do think he's a little too extra, though, for this part of the game. I'm gonna say that a couple times. Switch this over to Embers. Pop an Ember. Putrefy. Other buff. Let's do it. Yeah, those projectiles are really annoying to deal with. Okay, and the cup. 8. Alright. Come on. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the fact that he's also got the HP drain on his attacks is a little... I'm not a fan of it. Like, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a fan at all. He's got a little bit of Udex in him. He does. The kick is definitely Udex's. Yeah, I like the look. The mechanic is bad. His projectiles are obnoxious. He's got a lot of range. The HP drain itself is just it's a little too much. Excuse me, sir, I need to... I should probably farm up a little bit and buy a whole bunch of embers, because I feel like I'm going to burn a lot of embers here. Because you also really can't range him, because he punishes you for that. His mobility's a little insane, too, actually. For what he's capable of. Alright, he's being a little passive this time, which is nice. Oh, okay, so you can hit that one as well. Alright. Do I got him? Oh, yeah, free damage. I'll take it. Yeah, and then when he spams, like, multiples of these, this gets a little silly. Jeez Louise. It's just it's the wombo combos he can pull off is a little insane. Look at that. Yeesh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not refighting you. That's just never happening. Yeah, okay. Ooh. 32,000 souls. Wow. Alright, that's a little over the top. He really should not have that much drain. And I think I know why it is. Because they want him to be... He's quite literally the druid. He is the arch-druid. You know, and it's like, oh, this is what you can be when you play the druid path. I get what they're going for. Because the essence drain is something you have on the druid attacks. I don't think it's as powerful as he has it. But it's there. Alright, 40 faith, we've done it. So he doesn't just spam the same attack. Yeah, it's a little weird that he does that, because a lot of bosses in Dark Souls have some version of an AI that forces them to use multiple attacks so they don't spam the same thing. But yeah, there definitely is a time where he's getting in that fight, and he is going ham on very specific attacks. Like he'll do the projectile summon like 3 times in a row, and it's just like, well, if he does that, you're basically screwed. If he can do the wolf spam, which the wolf spam is the easiest thing to deal with. But yeah, his AI is definitely a little extra. In my opinion, he's definitely too tough. He is definitely way too tough. Because again, it's like, he's completely optional. You know, quote-unquote optional. If you want to get down here to the pit where you can do all the druid stuff, you have to fight him. So if you're doing druid build, you really have to deal with him. Which is the amusing part. So I guess don't play druid, because you're going to be out of your content for a while. But like, the other idea is like, yeah, we completely skip him, go all the way down to Demon King. And Demon King's an absolute joke. I mean, Demon King's a joke in Dark Souls 3 to begin with, but it's just the disparity between the two is a little insane. When Demon King is obviously much later in the game as well. He has insane mobility, yeah. And he's supposed to be a heavy spellcaster. I mean, you can call it, like, they could always call him that. You know, anyone can call him that. Udex is a heavy spell... What is this? Wait, I'm distracted. You can call Udex a heavy spellcaster. He just casts Fist. But it's how his kit is set up. And if you notice as well, in a lot of his fight, he doesn't have cooldown time. Like, he is doing something the entire fight. And if you notice, a lot of bosses typically have a downtime in the middle of their animations or their attacks where they're kind of like waiting. It's not very evident by watching a lot of the fights, but I mean, I will point out, even like Demon King, he is not always attacking. He is not always doing something. And granted, that first fight, that first phase with him that we just had there, like, he was doing nothing. But it was clear that that was a bit of a mock-up on his AI. Because he was trying to do all the movement animations, which is from Owl, yeah. And yeah, like, oh, I pointed that out when I fought him the first time too. I noticed immediately his head is actually Owl's head. It's not the same beard, but it's the same head model. So what is this? Assassin's Dead Drop. Oh, you're the bloody coins. Oh. Okay. So your Dex build I'm looking at. Dragon's Blood Blades. Oh, that's kind of cool. Slave Knight's Fury. Crow's Quills, the White Birch Bow, Shadow Mask. What do you got here? Weapon damage by 2% and boosts critical damage and decreases enemy sight. Huh. Cool. Brotherhood Retainer. Let's see here. Weapon damage and dex. Reduces weapon stamina consumption by 30%. So, I have noticed that they did this with a lot of the armors in this mod. They put a lot of so the chest piece has the highest boost for the base abilities, but the helmet has like the primary super ability. It basically keeps you from trying to stack up a lot of different bonuses. Like, you have to wear basically the hat to get the best boost, which is a little interesting. I can see what they're going for, though. Adds additional stamina regen. Just write the amount. You have that on other things. Like, I don't understand the discrepancy on this. Like, they have parts of things that will list what their abilities are, and then other things just completely neglect it. Like, it's really weird. Bow distance and weapon damage. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's the Dex people. Alright. A little faster paced. Yeah, exactly. And that's probably part of the problem, is that they tried to make a Sekiro boss in Dark Souls, and that just doesn't work. It doesn't really work that well. Ha ha ha. Yeah, try. You know what we also have to go do is that other extra zone where the demon usually is at, because I have not gone over there at all. Well, I have, but I died, so. Don't worry, I'm just waiting to cast more bone dust. Bone spike. It was possibly done by 2 teams. Yeah, that could be what it is. It could have been that they had a couple different people designing things. Because with how intensive this mod is, I'm pretty sure it wasn't done by just 1 or 2 people. I'm pretty sure they had a team of folks doing different things. Stop! So it's hard to say who balanced what, really. And I'm not going to blame, like, obviously the whole team. Different problems are different people's problems. There he go. He's on a mission. So I think Manservant is still my favorite. Run an ad. When we get back to the next bonfire, I'll do it. We'll sit down for a minute. Ooh, a sunlight medal. You shouldn't have. He is still aggroed on somebody. Oh, this thing. Workers' gear. What's on the workers' gear? I have to check. Endurance. Okay. That's fair. And the whip. It's good to see that certain things just kind of stayed in their typical locations. But before I go up in the big house, although it looks like my summon already has, he's probably going to die in a second here. Want to check the rest of this real fast. Oh, hi. Ooh, a twinkling. Whip. I'll tell you what. I don't got the voice. He is still going. Look at him go. I love this guy. He's good. Party don't stop until he's done. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hit the thing. There we go. Essence shards. Okay. Estus ring. Oh, this is where it was. Yo. I like the Estus ring. Okay, you need to stop. You're scaring the locals, alright? It is amusing that you can get access to the Dex, the Dex Covenant this early. Dex builders, You have won today, apparently, because apparently they prefer dex builds. I don't even know where the strength build is at. Okay, I think that actually clears up all of it aside from the extra area. We can do that from somewhere. Not entirely sure. I've also noticed, have I not been invaded by any hostile NPCs? Because, like, the ones that have been here are already on, like, they've already populated the map, and it's all their unique caster ones. But I've not seen any vanillas. Yeah, like, Hodier's supposed to show up here, and he doesn't. It's not Hodier, it's, Hodrick. Hodier's the other guy. Polar Master Hodier. Alright, go from Church of Sacrifices. We can get there, up there from here. Oh, yeah, let's take a minute. I should respect the use of points. So we'll just run like 2 minutes of ads real fast. The rest of us, we're gonna sit here and stare at stuff. I do need int. What did I need int for again? The mallets are unironically your second favorite enemy. I needed int for something. What was it? Oh, right. It was the white hair talisman. Although I guess I could just forego that. No, because I mean Demon Scar is good. But if this Legionnaire's Cutlass is going to outpace it that quickly, that fast, I'm just going to use the Cutlass instead and just get the talisman. So we need 20 in. $70 souls. 220 souls. Stop dying over there, alright? I'm gonna go back to Manservant. You actually scale off of Dex? You do. That's good. Okay. Its damage scaling is pretty insane, actually. I like how it only needs a 9 and Int and Fate to use, and it has B scaling in both. Yeah, it's a little strong. Oh, I just noticed it. Look at my poise for a second. This ring has untyped poise increase on it. That is almost 12 points worth of poise increase. That is insane. Yeah, 20 SP recovery, 10 lightning damage, and miracle cost down. It does not list poise. This also does not remove poise. The Asmodeus one. Gamash Raw has an extra ability on it. Huh. Alright. It's a wee bit concerning on that. Hmm. $37 relics so far. Cool. Actually, let's go back to Firelink. I don't have any souls, but I'm kind of curious to see what I need. Big thwack, go smack. Lion's Fury. What is that? Looked like a very interesting weapon there. What do I need to upgrade the Legionnaire's Cutlass? I'm imagining it's going to... Oh. Ludleth. I'm not talking to you.
What?
Really? Only Twinkling. What do I use scales for? Oh. Demon's Great Axe does. Interesting. Okay. Is that the first weapon that's required Titanite skills? Yeah, most of them were typed as Twinkling instead. Yeah, that's my first scale weapon. What does scale specifically mention? Reinforced soul transposed weapons. Well, about that, Legionnaire's Cutlass is a soul transposed weapon, and it requires, not that, it requires Twinkling. So, yeah, someone didn't code that well, I guess. Alrighty then. It's a bit of a shame. Essence weapons inflict magic, scale with intelligence and faith. Physical scale with intelligence, alright. Is there a dark version of Fire Surge? Which one's Fire Surge again? Is that the flamethrower? I believe to get... I believe there is? I'm trying to remember. The short-range constant fire, yeah, the flamethrower. No, actually, no, there's not. There's a dark fire whip, but I don't think there's a dark fire surge. That's the one thing they don't have. But dark does have mournful flames, and the black fire vestiges, and I'm trying to think what else was really overpowered. Not overpowered, but dark dance was really good as well. So, Dark has its own really, really good spells. Okay, well, let's head back up. I know I can buy Infinite Twinkling already from Grey Rat, but it's 16,000 souls each, so it's possible. Like I said, I can actually farm the first boss for about 12 each, or 12k each time. So if I really need to do a farming setup, I can do it pretty easy. First boss, the Watchdog, is fairly easy to deal with. Although at this point, I could probably upgrade the Vort. Actually, I could probably... No, the Walk the Demon King is the annoying part. I would need something fast. Oh, although actually, no, I think the summon... The resummon always puts you in front of the Fog Gate for that boss. I just have to teleport back every single time. We'll have to see. Also, I've come way too far up. Go back down. Fire Surge is OP. There are definitely ways to do some really silly things in Cinders. I still think my nuke spell is the best thing. But each their own on that. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, they instantly see me. That is a long distance away to notice me. Jeez Louise. You know what? I'm putting on bleed immunity. Gosh, their constant spam of that is just so frustrating. Like, this is the other part of it. Is like, oh, we're going to make it more of a range-based game. Yeah, about that. Actually, about that. The sheer number of casters and archers just throwing things at you. Like, the approach to some enemies is just brutal. Okay, we're back here again. Been a long, long while. Let's see what else is up here. Oh, I forgot about you. I cannot survive that fall. Much as I would love to, I can't. But we will take a shortcut. Oh, it's the northern gear. Yo! So what's on it? Poise and bleed and frost resist. Okay. It's not terrible. It's actually not terrible. Like, that's actually useful. I do find it weird that that an armor just also gives bonus base poise, when you could just have poise be on the stat of the armor. Take all these fading souls if you don't mind. And is this a mimic? It is not. Although I just destroyed the guy next to it. Oh, Tome of Darkness. I completely missed this. Wow. Got some dark spells. Ah, pillar. Oh, and she got the cast right around it. Nice. Wow, she didn't want to be down here at all. Okay. Completely screwed up her AI. I hear something. Dog! More dog! Yeah, the fact that these dogs have nearly 500 HP is a little scary. The dog should not have near 500 HP. I'm just saying. Lens ring. Okay. Is there nothing else really up here? Was that it? I guess that was it. Okay. So I guess the biggest reward there was the Scroll of Dark. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else. Oh gosh, I just noticed how bad the birds are. Don't stare too much at them. Ah! They're just a PNG. Oh, they're not a PNG, it's a GIF at least. But wow. Oof. It should have 800? No. No. More burbs. I wish the Burbs have a little more style to them. Hey, at least at least Elden Ring will have real Burbs. Burbs we can kill for resources.
Ah.
You have a Hexstone. What do you got now? Affinity. Ah. Mind corruption. Oh. Corrupts the mind of an enemy, making it a foe to anyone. Ah, you can get that really early on. Okay. So they wanted you to have this pretty early. Inflicting curse on nearby enemies while also decreasing defenses. Caster's body faces partially into the abyss, inflicting curse on nearby enemies while also increasing all defenses by 20%. Alright. Is curse worth it? Because curse was changed in Cinders. Does curse matter in this? At all?
Do stay safe.
Nah. Safety is for cowards.
Well,
I still have absolutely nothing for you. Alright. I've not even talked to Yol at all. Yol, you still alive? Nope, Yol's already dead. Whoops. Well, no doing Yol's quest line. No Uria. Whoops. Forgot. Hopefully she didn't have anything important.
Well, remember, mate, if you end his...
Help me.
I can... If you end his, I can...
Whoopsie whoopsie. Safest for true range units. I mean, I was at one point. I have changed my mind, yet again. Back to beating everything with my face. Okay, we got time for Wolnir. Let's do it. I did an oopsie whoopsie. Like I said, I'm gonna hope that they didn't lock anything behind Uria. I got a feeling they haven't, because it looks like they put all the necessary NPCs right at the start. Because Grey Rat's there, selling all of his inventory. Fists, not face. Fist, face. Beat everything with my face. Can't stop me. Alright, so I don't know what to expect out of the Wolnir fight, so we're gonna keep going with big fire damage. And Bone Spike. Bone Spike is ready. Oh, you resummon. Oh, Putrefied Blade keeps them from respawning, doesn't it? I think I figured out a secret. Not a secret, but something I should have realized. Also, yeah, they just had high dark resist. Like I said earlier, I should have figured that out. It's skeletons. Of course they have high dark resist. They should also have high fire resist. I mean, I'm just saying. They're skeletons. But then again, if they were skeletons, they'd be resistant to literally everything. So, let's be glad that's not the case, I guess. I don't like that your fog wall's right here, Wolnir. This scares me a little bit. What? What? But squeeze me? It's actual Wolnir. Hi. Oh, you're chunky. Oh, this is concerned, isn't it? Oh, he real chunky. You have a phase 2, don't you? Ah. You have a lot of explosion attacks, I'm noticing. That caught me at the tail end of it. He's got legs! You heard it here first. Wolner got legs! Okay, Wolner, you need to go back in the pit. Go away. This is cursed imagery right here. Okay, so synopsis. Significantly easier than Archdruid. Reasoning. No mobility. Like, I'll put it this way. The more mobile you make a boss, the harder it is in Dark Souls. That's just how it stands. That's why Sister Frida is such a dick, because she's incredibly mobile. Oh. Ulysses scroll. But, yeah, Wolnir does not move much. I mean, I don't think Wolnir moves at all. He was kind of just standing there, attacking most of the time. Like, he moved a little bit. But a lot of him was just constantly attacking. So that's still the other problem. Like, there was almost no chill in his entire fight, where he was just constantly activating some attack. And I'm starting to notice that a bit about the design of their bosses here. I'm glad they made Wolnir different. That's a lie. Actually, I don't. I like Wolnir's original fight, but it's interesting to see them change a couple things. It is disappointing that it's very clear that I'm noticing they took out all the gimmicks. What the heck? You're banished to the Shadow Realm for scaring me. That was just rude, okay? No. Not now. Oh, Holy Sword. Holy Sword back again? Maybe not. Won't hurt you too much. As of 3 months ago, all NPC quest lines were disabled by this mod. What? Well, that explains why I've not seen much here. Because, yeah, I should have also seen... Yet again, Cirrus gets lost in the void. Bust up the mod fears. Yeah, I mean, that's also something that Cinders had as well. Well, Cinders kept their quest lines in, but clearly there was problems about that. Like, they would break. Sometimes, but... Cinders did try to keep them in, but I guess... Ooh, jeez Louise, the chug. Like, again, I love the visuals of this mod, but man, it... the game hates it. Oh, you guys have HP. Oh, that's concerning. Also, what... Excuse me? Goodbye. No, not right now. Uh-oh. It is almost 7 o'clock. We're almost done. I am not dealing with whatever that is right now. Surprise? Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. It's a bit of a big one. It's a bit frightening. Also, I don't think I ever looked at what Demon King also gave us on Souls. So what do we got here? Wolnir has Black Ice Burst. Emit a wave of icy fire along the ground in front of you. Okay. So the Archdruid has Essence Wisps, which is his ability. I get that. Drain HP upon attack, or upon impact. Also has Essence Storm, which I think is his explosion, or not explosion, but he was setting the traps on the ground more or less. Wait! Summon Bone Wheel! I can have my own Bone Wheel? I'm probably locked in on that. I'm going to check the other stuff real fast. What is this really fiery sword? Lorian's great sword. Oh, they just put the fire effect on it. Okay. Gotcha. Arstor Spear. I like how they kept an Arstor Spear, but I'm guessing Hollow Slayer is elsewhere. Actually in the world somewhere. Okay, well, we're getting Bone Boy. Give me that. I will take Essence Wisps. Neat. I can summon my own Bone Wheel. I bet he just freaking sucks. No offense to the Bone Wheel himself, but as an ally, I don't think he's going to do much good. Alright, I'm going to keep increasing my intelligence. We're essentially going back to the same build I had before. Oh, I could do one more, actually. But considering this is a caster mod, I think I'm going to want to have high stats in both casting stats anyways.
What?
So what do I need for this? Smoldering stones. Oh, that's easy. Okay. Gosh dang, this Cutlass, I think its scaling might be a little too strong. Just a little bit. The fact that it's getting bonus 182 damage already, like its base is 150. I have already outpaced its base damage with my bonus damage. Compare that to Evangelist Axe, which has already done the same thing as well, but it's 174 bonus damage. This is 182 bonus damage. Yeah, because that's D and then C's across the board aside from that. This is E, C, B, B. Yeah. Just baby. Might be just a wee bit too strong there. Alright, and we also pick something else up. Right, Will the Seal Scroll. Light sorceries.
Hail.
You have light sorcery?
Yes, an excellent find indeed. I shall share with you these techniques.
What you got? Flash. Fire a focused projectile of light at an enemy. Okay. Final Flash. Fire a powerful projectile at an enemy. Okay. Homing light soul mask. Cool. Enfeeble. Emit a circle of light in all directions around you that weakens enemies by 60% for 10 seconds. Huh. Okay. Channel light around you to restore your health. Teleport. Oh boy, another teleport. Another way to crash the game. Parallax weapon. Untethered to time, causing anything struck to rapidly age. Each time you hit an enemy, your weapon deals 100 damage over 5 seconds. This ability can stack. Okay. So delightful in this mod. Interesting. Parallax. I might want to try that on a very fast attacking
There
weapon.
is much to do, my friend. I shall await your return.
Color me curious. All these really meme-tastic skills? Yeah, no kidding. So I could two-hand this, yeah. Get bopped. Wrath of God is back. I'm not actually going to use it. I'm going to use some of the weapons that are more unique to this mod. So what do we got here? Ferocity Assault. Let's do a full read here. Chain attack that wedges below foes and swings upwards. Strong attack can be used to follow up the onslaught with a devastating and chaotic flurry, buffing the blade for a short period of time. Oh my gosh, that is a little extra. Again, a lot of the problems that come with weapon arts. Like, it's cool, but it's not useful. And when I say that, what I mean is you have to survive through the attack. Like, you might be able to activate the attack, but you're not going to survive using the attack. Spin slash, okay. Oh yeah, I also picked up this candlestick. Let's just look at all the bosses killed so far. So I've got these 3. Skipped over those 4. And got those 2. Okay. I like how they didn't change Wolnir's, they didn't change his, model here. So you didn't know what we were coming into. That's actually kind of funny. I'm still concerned as to what you are. You're clearly a Dark Wraith of some kind. So we got Big Hat, we've got the Deacons, we've got our Dark Wraith, and Abyss Watchers. After that, interesting that Aldrich is here. And then Yorm. Like, you would think Pontiff Sullivan would be right here, then. Because they've been in relative order up to this point. Because then here's Dancer. Eudex. A demon? Wait, why is Eudex... Wait a minute. Why is Eudex here after Dancer? Also, where's Osiris? Is there no Osiris? There's no Osiris. Pontiff is way over here. Next to what looks like to be the Soul of Cinders? After the Princes, before the Soul of Cinders. And then this is DLC stuff. Crowboy. So I don't see the NPC fight. So they have probably also changed the NPC fight. Okay. Frida. Demon Prince. What looks to be another Pontiff? I'm guessing that's Medir. And that's Gale. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't see an Osiris. The demon here is a little bit of a mix-up, though. Or not a mix-up, but it's a change-up. So here's Dragon Slayer. This is the little... So I'm not entirely sure where things fall in here, but considering that this is the Prince's, and there's this knight before him. So this knight is before the Prince's somewhere. You would obviously still be in Dragon or Archdragon Peak. The Ancient Wyvern is not here, and the Ancient Wyvern should be before him. So did they put Dragon Slayer in the Peak and replace the Ancient Wyvern? Again, they removed all the gimmick bosses. Like, I noticed that right now. They have literally ripped out all the gimmick bosses. They don't like them. They've proven that to a fact. I don't know where this demon fits in. I don't know why Gundir's here right after Dancer. Unless for some reason they moved Gundyr to the Consumed Garden, I'm imagining. Which would be weird. Like, why also remove Osiris's fight? Did they really hate Osiris that much? Like, I thought Osiris was a fine fight. Like, a lot of people did claim that Osiris is a little obnoxious, but there's a way to get around him. Like, it's not that bad if you just pay attention to his animations. But it's weird that they would take out Osiris, but then they would put in their own stupid Archdruid, who I'm going to argue is 10 times worse. There are definitely some choices with this mod that I'm not entirely sure about. But okay, we'll call it there. That's a good night on that one. Alrighty. Okay. Well, I'll put it this way. The mod has more or less gone where I thought it was. Things are starting to even out a little bit on the player side. We are hitting roughly the mid-game point, so this is where I thought the game was going to finally actually hit its strides, more or less. The beginning, very rough. Very, very rough. It's definitely noticeable that they increased the difficulty of the start of the game without respect to where the player was going to be in their difficulty setup. And I wouldn't be too surprised if some of that is, this is technically the 2.0 release of the mod. I wouldn't be too surprised that this is just design oversight over having so many different versions up to this point. And someone forgot to go back and kind of double check. Not forgot, but it's probably more to the point that it has the, what's the best way to coin this at this point? It's kind of got like the Binding of Isaac effect, where when Edmund took all of the advice of the literal 4,000 plus hour pro players to like how he should make Binding of Isaac harder, and that's how we ended up with was it Rebirth? Not Rebirth. It was it Afterbirth, the first one? Can't quite remember which mod or which DLC it was, where it was just like everybody hated this. And like it came out because he literally all he did was just ask. Yeah, it was Afterbirth. So I'm wondering if that's the case. Should you go with Holy Enchant for passive heal and overall higher damage, or go Dark? I would recommend Dark, because Frostfall has a lot of attacks that hits, so you can regen a lot of HP off of it. But I have a feeling. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna worry about it. I actually like Osiris himself. But I am getting vibes of, there are definitely, like, the setup of this mod is definitely the core people who have play tested it have clearly, as it works, have gotten good at it. That's what happens when you play the same thing a lot. And I'm sure that they voiced a lot of opinions being like, well, I'm finding this too easy. Jack up the difficulty a bit. I know all the really good builds. I know to put this specific item with this specific weapon, and I can just melt all the bosses. You need to change that. Which is not a very good idea. Like, you should never listen to your best players. Just never. Don't listen to them. They're not the people you should listen to for actual advice on your game. You want genuine opinions? You should go to the people who play the game. And I hate to put it this way, you should get opinions for the people who have probably played the game once. Like, don't even take my opinions. I have played too much Dark Souls. I'm going to want something that caters to my Dark Souls experience. But for people who have obviously not played a lot of Dark Souls and they come into it, they should probably be taken more... Serious is the wrong way to put it, but like their input should probably be considered a little more. It's a hard way to describe it, but again, at the end of the day, probably don't listen to your pro top 10 percentile players. Maybe don't do that. Firelink is a bit borked. Oh, Marauder's behind the fog wall? Yeah! The same thing happened to you, so he's completely busted. Yeah, don't worry about that. That just happens, apparently. Just cheese him through the fog wall. You're really not missing anything in that boss fight. It's literally just Phase 2 Soul of Cinders, but harder. That is literally it. He just has more HP and more damage. He's just Phase 2 Soul of Cinders. So don't feel bad about cheesing him. Alright, well, I've aired my grievances enough for now. On average, I'm a little more positive on the mod now. Like, I like it. I like what's in it. I'm not so positive on some of the design choices. So far, the two bosses that I have fought that have been unique to this mod, I don't like. I don't like the Archdruid. I don't like Wolnir. I just don't. Archdruid is too mobile. His damage output is insane for where he's at. Both Archdruid and Wolnir suffer from the same state of, I'm just going to attack literally forever. Which is not how you're supposed to design a boss fight for Dark Souls. There needs to be downtime where the player can recover and react. Because when the boss does nothing but attack the entire time, sure, it makes it a tense situation. And it requires you to pay attention and actually, and stay on top of things. But when the boss just constantly attacks, you run into situations usually where you're just losing, you're in a losing fight the entire time. It's like you get hit once and you're just constantly rolling back from that one hit you took. Like you had to nearly perfect the fight. And it's just like, that's not really how you should design that kind of thing. Because if you expect perfection, you're not going to get it. That's just not how that works. That's not how, like, 90% of humanity works. Don't expect perfection. It's a very bad way to go with things. Expect failure. Allow people to fail in a fight enough to the point where they can still scrape out a win. But obviously, you don't want it to make it super easy where anyone can win. Like, you could just stand there and wail on and win. Now, you don't want that. But there's a very fine balance, I would say. Also, I'm gonna be peeved that the original Wolnir fight's not in there. I like beating him up. I like wailing on his gauntlets and watching him fall into the abyss. Alright, well hey, y'all take care. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Remember Giftmas. Giftmas is the thing. I will be matching that sub count at the bottom of the screen there. Counts all new subs, gifted subs, prime subs, all that nonsense. Those will be matched by the 25th. Give or take a couple days. We'll see. I might actually extend it a little bit. It depends. But yeah. Rant over? Yeah, more or less. Like I said, I still like the mod. I do. But it's definitely got problems. Anyways, good night, folks. Sleep well, eat well, take care. I will catch you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with more of this. We're going into the swamp. Swamp time. Tomorrow. Good night.